Good morning, class. Stand up. Good morning. Please sit down. Okay. Please take out your student's book. Student's book and turn to page 55. Page 55. Yes. Okay, so today we look at countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, before this, we also learn this one. Some, any, much, many, and a lot of. Some is for countable and uncountable noun. If you are not sure that is countable or uncountable nouns, so you can use some. 那么 some 的话呢，通常是我们用在我们不知道它到底是可数还是不可数的那个名词上，那我们就用some for any actually normally we will use for question okay question 那么 any 的话呢，我们通常呢会问问题 or don't have any food don't have any cake for example okay so for this one we will use also in negative form sentences 那我们也会用在这个否定词的这个什么句子里面 okay so next for much and many for this one you must remember much we uncountable many we able to count okay how do you identify this one U this one A is a column okay for example in a box so you can count okay but this one you can put a lot of thing inside here but you cannot count it okay so this one is for uncountable this one is for countable 那么 much 跟 many 呢这两个呢一个可数，一个不可数。那你要平时的话呢，你要怎样去记住它哪一个可以数，哪一个不可以数呢？你看这个 A 就很像它在箱子里面被你放在那个箱子里面，OK？所以呢，你放多少粒进去，你可以数，你可以拿出来数。那么这个 U 呢，OK？这个 U 你放很多很多进去，可是呢，你拿不出来，你数不到，OK？所以你可以这样子来记，OK？And a lot of，OK？A lot of also many. So for this one, a lot of, normally we use in uncountable. 那么 a lot of 呢，我们用在不可数的，Okay, so we look at section 1. Find example of the words below in the text on page 52 and 53 which are countables and which are uncountables. Add the words to rules 1 and 2. Okay, so if countable, we write C. If uncountable, we write U. Okay, for apple, juice, egg, bread, pasta, sweet, water, and snake. This vocab, we find it in page 53 and 54. OK， 那么呢，这些生词呢是我们在第53和第54页所学过的。Okay, so now we look at this one. Which one is countable and which one is uncountable? Okay, apple. Countable or uncountable? Yes, countable. So you write it C. Okay, you're right. C. Juice. Juice. Juice is countable or uncountable? Yes, uncountable because it's in liquid time. So it's uncountable. Egg. Egg. Egg is countable, uncountable. You can hold it. So it's countable. Countable. Bread. Yes, uncountable. Okay, we cannot count the bread. Pasta. Yes, very good. Uncountable. Sweet. Sweet. Sweet it means lollipop. Okay, sweet normally we will say lollipop. The sweet, the small one, so it's countable. Okay, so for sweet, um, sometimes it will be in adjective form, and sometimes it will be a noun form. OK，它可以是形容词，它可以是名词，所以你要看那个句子。如果它是名词的话呢，就是糖果；如果它是形容词的话，就代表它很甜。OK，water uncountable. Okay, water is in liquid form, uncountable. Snake. Huh? Again? No, snake is countable because in a packet. Snake. This is snake. This is 那个零食 junk food, not the animals. Okay. With countable nouns, we use a or an and plural form. For example, an apple or apples. So countable. Another countable word is which one? 还有其他的吗？还有其他的 countable 字吗？Egg. Okay, so egg. E-A-E-I-O-U. We add one egg. We say an egg. If many egg, we say eggs. Okay, next, countable, sweet. So sweet, first one, S, not A-E-I-O-U. We use a sweet. Many sweet. Many sweet. We use sweets. We add S. Okay, next, snake. Start from S also. So, yes, a snake. Many snake. Use? Yes, snakes. With uncountable nouns, we don't use a, an, or plural forms. Means we never add a or an. And also we never add any s because it's considered many. For example, juice, bread. Some more? 还有呢 Pasta and yes, water. Okay? Next, we go to section 2. Look at the picture and complete the sentences. Okay, we use the vocab here to complete the sentences. Okay, for example, this one, what is this? It's a crowd, right? So both is also a crowd. But some, this is uncountable and this is countable. Okay, I mean the fruit. How much? There's a lot of pasta. This is pasta. There's a lot of pasta. There's some, what is this? The face they're using what to do it? Some, no, this is rice, not cheese, rice. There's some rice. There isn't much. Yes, cheese, just few piece of cheese on it. Cheese. There isn't any. Do you saw any meat? No, so there isn't any meat. Okay, next. This is fruit. How many? There are a lot of, yes, vegetables. There are some mean few. Few pears. Okay, there are some pears. There aren't many grapes. There aren't any. There aren't any. Here don't have pineapple. Yeah. Crepes. So for this one is normally for vegetarians because don't have any meat inside. Okay. 什么东西 Okay, next. Look at the sentence in exercise 2, mean this one, and choose the correct words in rules 1 to 3. We use much or many with uncountable nouns. Which one we use? Much or many in uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns, we use much or many? Yes, much. We use much for uncountable nouns. Okay, next, we use much or many for countable nouns. Yes, many. We use many for countable nouns. We often use any, much, and many in question. For example, do you have any food? Do you have much water? How much do you have? How many biscuits do you have? Okay, we ask in question. And we also write it in negative or affirmative sentences. Negative, yes. We also use in negative sentences. Okay, yeah. I don't have any food. I don't have much water inside my water bottle. I don't have many pencil in my pencil case. For example, affirmative is mean question. Okay, affirmative is mean question sentences. Next, we use some, any, or a lot of with countable and uncountables. Okay, we use some, any, and a lot of in countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, so you have to remember, if you are not sure that one is used for countable or uncountable, you can use some or a lot of. OK，那如果你不确定那个东西它应该是被列为可数的还是不可数的，那你就要放 some 或者是 a lot of. For example, I'm not sure money, so I say I have some money in my pocket. Okay, if you have quite big amount, then you can say I have a lot of money in my bank. Okay. Then if you want to say negative, in negative sentences, you can say I don't have any money in my pocket. 明白吗? Okay, next we go to number 4. Complete question number 1 to 5 with much and many. Much and many only. Then choose the correct words in the answer. How meat do vegetarian eat? Meat, we can count or countable or uncountable. Meat, meat 可以数吗 ？Meat 可以数吗？不可以。Okay, so we say how much. If meat cannot count, then we use how much. How much meat do vegetarian eat? They don't eat. Vegetarian eat meat or not? No, so they don't eat any meat. Okay, we use for negative form. They don't eat any meat. How vitamins are there in white rice? Vitamins. So we can count how many gram, how many milligram. Okay, so every time you eat some food, in behind that the ingredient they have how many percent. So this one we can count. We say how many vitamins are there in white rice? So they aren't many, much, or some vitamins in white rice. They aren't how many. So when you answer, you also have to answer many. Then the answer is how, and they aren't many vitamins in white rice。OK， 如果你问 many 的话，那当你回答的时候呢，也是要在 countable 的那个字里面。如果你问这个是uncountable 的话，那你回答的时候你要在 uncountable 的字里面。OK，so number 3, how fat is there in chocolate? Okay, fat. Can we count the fat? Can we count the fat? 脂肪 No. Okay, so how much? If we cannot count, so we say how much? How much is there in chocolate? How much fat is there in chocolate? There's a lot of, much, or many fat in chocolate. In chocolate, they got a lot of fat. Okay, so when you eat chocolate, you must be very careful because if you eat a lot, you will gain weight. Okay， 那么呢，在 chocolate 里面呢，有很多的这个脂肪会让我们身体越来越胖。所以呢，你吃很多的 chocolate 的话呢，你的身体就会越来越胖。Okay, so we not encourage children to eat a lot of chocolate because they easily to gain weight. Number 4, how fruit is there in fizzy drink? Fruit. Okay, fruit, when you cut it in a small piece, can you count it in fizzy drinks? No, right? So how much? How much fruit is there in fizzy drink? There isn't usually some fruit in fizzy drinks. Do you think in fizzy drink they will put a lot of fruit inside? No. So when you ask much, so your answer should be much. There isn't usually much fruit in fizzy drinks. Number 5. How people can't eat nuts? People. Can we count people? Yes. So we say how many. How many people can't eat nuts? There are some, there are much, there are any people who can't eat nuts. How many? So maybe in the word, yes, they got us. Some people they cannot eat nuts. They are allergic with nuts. Okay, so they are some. If you are not sure, so you can say they are some. There are some people who can't eat nuts. OK， 在这个世界上，是的，有些人他对这个叫什么花生或者是这个坚果，就是这个 nuts 之类的这样子的东西敏感的。OK， 就很像我听说你们班上好像有人对鸡蛋敏感呐、还有对什么肉敏感还是什么，还是对什么敏感？有吗？是吗？有没有？啊？牛奶和鸡蛋，还有吗？还有同学对其他的对什么食物敏感吗？有没有？OK，说、之前呢，老师有一个学生呢，他对那个叫什么香蕉，他对香蕉敏感，他不可以吃香蕉。对，他对香蕉。不知道他吃香蕉的话吼，他只要他吃了香蕉的话吼，他就会很辛苦呼吸然后有可能会致命，可能会去医院，很严重了。 所以呢，它不可以吃香蕉了，只要有香蕉的食物，它都不能动。OK，所以很奇怪的，我们也不知道为什么。OK。So this is some people they cannot some people they cannot take some food, okay, because they allergic with some food. Okay, next, what do you usually eat and drink every week? Complete the sentences, then compare your sentences with other people in the class. Are they the same or different? I eat some. I never eat any. I don't eat many. I drink a lot of. I don't drink much. I never drink any. Okay, so this one you have to answer by your own self. Okay, in your EE book. 这个呢，我要你把它做在你的这个 EE book 里面哦。OK，这个是关于你自己的。就好比如说，你喜欢吃什么啊？你不喜欢吃什么啊？OK，比如说 I eat some，你吃一些什么东西，你可以写咯。你要fruit, vegetables, pasta, rice, noodles, and others. Okay, so on. You can write many. I never eat any. 然后你从来不吃什么东西。For example, I never eat mushroom. Okay, for me, I never eat mushroom. Okay, any kind of mushroom I don't like to eat. Okay. Next, I don't eat many. Okay, for example, I don't eat many chocolate. I don't eat many sweets. I don't eat many junk food. Food. Okay, junk food. Next, I drink a lot of. For example, I drink a lot of warm water. Okay, I don't drink much. Okay, for example, I say I don't drink much Fiji drinks. I never drink any. For example, I never drink any fruit juice. Okay, for example. So this is your own answer. Please do it in your EE book. 可以吗？把它做在你的 EE book 里面这一项。OK? Okay, so we will continue later on. Okay, then you get a rest first. 10:45 I will meet you again. Junhao? All right, thank you. See you later.